Okay, if you'll follow that link that I sent you in the email, it's going to take you to this page here. Before you can do anything in the app, you first have to log in. A couple things to note. There are two types of user roles. So you obviously have an admin account, but then there's also a worker account. The admin accounts have the ability to add new locations, update location status, delete locations, while the worker accounts are just able to perform check-ins essentially. But let's get logged in. So I'm just going to log in with one of the admin accounts. I sent you a separate one, but do that. And if you click that little remember me, then it'll keep us logged in, even if we close out of the web app and come back to our browser later. But let's get logged in here. And I'll have right now just some of the locations, as you can see, not all 80 or so that you had, but anyway, so the home page here lists all of the locations that we currently have. I'll have a search implemented soon, but a couple things to note. So everything right now is outlined in this red, and it does that because if we look here at the last checked here at the top of each box, it's 433 hours ago for all of these. Anytime that timer goes, or the last checked time goes above 24 hours, it's going to circle the location in red. But let's just check one. We'll say all is good, and I'll show you when the listing populates. It's going to put all of the listings that are the oldest at the top. So if we go back to the bottom, we'll see that we just checked the triangle 0 hours ago. All's good. This box here will give us all the comments and who it was checked by. We're logged in as admin, so it logs that. It logs the date and time as well. Couple other things: when a worker goes to check a location, they can put comments in. It'll populate with any of the previous comments there, so they can actually, let's go back and I'll show you that. If we check this location again, say tomorrow, we'll see it still has the comments, so we can go in there and say all is good still, and it will update the comments for us. So comments can be added, changed, removed, whatever's needed. If we want to break this down into more specific things like check boxes with check water, check fence, check feed, check hay, etc., we can do that. Right now it's all in the comments. This is just a demo. We can do it however you'd like. So if we do check location again, there is this box here for anything urgent. Now if we check that box, what will happen, we'll say out of water. Once we send that, it's going to flash that and put it at the very top of the list. Also, we have a API hooked up to the site that'll send out a mass text. So there it actually goes on my screen. It's using Twilio, and it says what the comments were, who did it, and the location. So it's just in a trial right now, testing it out, but as you can see, that works, and that can be set up as a group text so everyone can get acknowledgments or get those notices. Since you're an admin, like I said, you have access to managing the locations and adding locations. Pretty straightforward. Want a new location, you can do that. It's going to automatically set it as active because how we discussed, if you want to be able to set some locations as active or inactive, we can do that. It's going to automatically do it, and it will then put it here at the bottom, and now it's active. If we want to look at all the locations, here we can actually delete ones. So if you did need to delete one, you can do that. give you a pop-up and tell you that it's to confirm that you want to delete it. We can also, like we discussed, update the location if it's not an active location anymore. A minute, and we look back at we'll see that it's here. All the inactive ones will be listed at the top because I'm assuming you'll have more inactive than or more active than inactive. So you'd want to be able to get to those quickly. So as you can see, it sets it here, but then so the OT from Murphy is inactive, so we will not see that. The back one's there, but not the front one. You can also say you made a typo. You can fix that in the manage as well. So that's pretty much what I've got so far. Just let me know your thoughts. We can, pretty much tweak it however you'd like. But I thought this was a good starting place for what we've discussed and got going so far.